Hey guys, it's SJ. Welcome to Baby Name Monday. I'm so happy that so many of you are enjoying these baby name videos every single Monday. I put a new one up in the evenings. I know some of you are naming babies and some of you, like me, are just guilty baby name enthusiasts. I think that we can be loud and proud about that now. So this week I was always going to do posh British baby girl names because I think these upper class aristocratic names are really on the rise in terms of popularity, whether you are very posh or you just love watching Made in Chelsea like me. But then I heard the great news about William and Kate having their third baby. She's such a copycat. And yeah, I went through my list again and thought about reasons why Kate might like these names as well. Because I know, like the rest of us mums, she's probably going online looking around for names. I'm sure it is so important to her to get a name meaning that is really, really lovely. And you want to know if you're also going to be sharing a baby name with them, because whatever name she chooses, as we know, anything she does just flies in terms of popularity. So these are posh British baby girl names fit for a royal princess, and I will get on with them. So at number 10 is a name I've always really liked, which is the name Harriet. I think this is such a pretty name. I love Hattie as a nickname. I think it is very, very posh, sort of British name. It's of course the female version of Harry. Kate already has a Charlotte, which is the female version of Charles, so it could be a nice way of bringing Harry, William's brother, into the family as well. But it doesn't sound masculine at all to me. I think it is such a pretty little name. Lots of people agree it is actually at number 56 in terms of popularity, so it's not majorly unusual if you were to choose for a little girl, and it means rules the home. So in terms of it having a bit of a kick-ass feminine power meaning, I like it. At number 9 is a name I've liked as well for a long time, which is the name Meredith. I've always liked the nickname Mary, and I think that that is so gorgeous, isn't it? Like, it's just like means happy and upbeat, and it's really cute for a little girl. But Meredith as a name is a gorgeous, long, elegant, timeless classic. The reason it's perfect also for Kate and Will's is that it is a Welsh name, and as we know, they lived in Wales for a long time and started their married life over there, and its meaning is sea protector, which was William's job for a long time out there working with the rescue helicopter service. So for Kate and Will, this is a number one choice, but for you guys at home, I just think it is such a pretty one, isn't it? And it's kind of forgotten about. It's a bit off the beaten track, so a little bit unique and unusual. I would get in there quick with it. And number 8 is a gorgeous, prettiest name, which is the name Alice. Have you got a little girl called Alice? It is quite popular at the moment. It's at number 24 in Britain. It's a name we just cannot get enough of. It is a royal name. It actually means noble, but it's also a literary name. Of course, there's Alice in Wonderland. I'm sure when I was a little girl, I used to really wish I was called Alice. It's just so pretty, and because it's very posh, very timeless, it's got that kind of ability to last somebody from a very little baby all the way through to like a grandmother. Being called Alice just works really, really well. For Kate and William, this would be an amazing choice. Alice Temperley is obviously one of her absolutely favourite designers, so it does have a lovely fashion heritage for them as well, and a way of bringing her love of fashion into her family with a lovely baby name. What I most love about this name though, researching it, is it is one of the names of one of Queen Victoria's daughters, who, reading about her, she was probably the most like her dad and was very kind of pioneering, and she apparently really shocked Queen Victoria by choosing to breastfeed all of her children. So how cool is that, as a little bit of a royal heritage, somebody who goes their own way a little bit and does their own thing. I think that that really suits Kate, and the name Alice has got some lovely new meanings for me that make me love it even more. And number 4 is a very, very pretty name. Emilia, as you know, is at number 1 in the UK and has been for ages. Kate and William like to choose quite popular everyday names. They don't want to put themselves kind of above everyone by choosing something really ridiculous. But a name that I think is a really pretty version of it is just swapping the A for the E and having Emilia. I think it is so pretty. I actually prefer it to the A sound just for its uniqueness. It is gaining in popularity at the moment, probably because of Emilia Clarke, who is mother of dragons. How popular is she and how stunning is she? I can imagine William and Kate sitting back watching Game of Thrones. So it is at its height of popularity at the moment. Emilia Wickstead makes all of Kate's maternity wear and adjusts them all. She's like a couture fashionista, so it's another great fashion one and personal one for Kate to choose as well. It means rival, so it's got a bit of an edgy baby name meaning that might put some people off. What do you think of it? At number 5 is an absolute corker of a name, one I absolutely love, and that is the name Clara. I've always liked this name. Isn't it pretty? But it is so one that I never hear. It feels very rare and unique to me. Do you know a baby Clara anywhere? It shouldn't actually be too unique because it was at number 91 in 2016, so it is creeping into the top 100 list. The reason I absolutely love it, I think it is very beautiful and very elegant. For Kate and William it would be perfect because Clara was actually the founder of the Red Cross. Our current Queen has been the patron for the Red Cross for the past 60 years, and Pippa Middleton does a lot of work with the Red Cross, as do William and Kate. So if they wanted a name that really represented one of the charities that they really believe in and work for a lot, then Clara could be a great one. It's also quite similar to Carol, which is Kate's mum's name. For me, I just think it is absolutely gorgeous. It sounds like a very Victorian little girl. I'm sure any little girl with the name Clara would just absolutely rock a little vintage dress. Let me know what you think of this name in the comments below. Next up is the name Eleanor. Eleanor is one of those very beautiful British names. It is absolutely gorgeous. You don't hear it very much. I love it when people say Eleanor. It sounds very lovely, and that's probably because it was originally a French name that was brought over here by one of our kings who married a French princess. It is also a literary name. Shakespeare uses it in some of his works, so it is very, very classic, very timeless. It's never going to go out of style. Nowadays it's more popular to hear the name Ellie. Ellie Goulding is of course one of Kate and Will's favourite artists. She sang at their wedding, so Eleanor could be an absolutely lovely choice for them, and its meaning is shining light. So how gorgeous for any little girl, the princess in your little family. Names with L's in them have been very popular for a long time because they are so soft and pretty, and an absolutely gorgeous one is the name Polly. We don't hear Polly so much anymore. I didn't realise it's actually a nickname for the name Mary. So if you have a Mary in your family, it's a nice way of kind of bringing that name back. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. It sounds very British and perfect for a little girl. It means actually humble or little. So I think for the youngest in a family, it's a really cute one as well. A lovely, well-known, posh British girl's name is the name Alexandra. It has been around for absolutely years. It actually fell out of the top 100 for the first time ever in 2015. So in recent years, it's been a bit on the decline, which is a great reason, I think, for starting to use a name. I don't think it dates the name or the baby. I think it just makes it a little bit more unusual, and it's getting a name before it kind of has this big vintage comeback. It is so pretty. It is actually Prince George's middle name was Alexander. So it's obviously a name that Wills and Kate like, but the feminine form of that, Alexandra. I think it is very pretty. I think it is very posh. I think all of those long names with the DRA at the end just sound very regal to me. I can see someone hopping around Chelsea down the King's Road called Alexandra, and its meaning is defender of men. So it's got a very positive and empowering name meaning as well. If you're looking for kind of a beautiful, timeless, posh name but that has become quite mainstream, Kate could surprise us all and choose something that's quite popular-ish, a name like Florence. So Florence originally is from the Roman word Florentia, which actually means to bloom or to flower. So it's actually got a lovely nature meaning to it, and a flower name meaning, which is so pretty. I know how popular those names are. I've done a whole list of unique and unusual flower names, which I will link below if those are your thing. I really like this name. I think it is going to be steadily on the rise, but is becoming much more mainstream for any beautiful little girl out there at the moment. And at number 10 is a name I love, which is the name Annabelle. I hardly hear Annabelle anymore. We hear Isabel so much, and all of those Belle names are always popular because it means beauty. Annabelle, I think, is absolutely gorgeous, and it means grace or beauty, which totally defines Kate for me and any little girl that you are welcoming into your family. I think it would be a really pretty one, and a bit more unique if you love those Belle names but are worried that they're absolutely everywhere. Is a little bit different and unusual. I hope you've enjoyed this list. I will be doing a boy version of as well. As always, let me know if you've got any ideas for baby name lists that you would like in the comments below. And I will be doing another baby name next Monday, so stick around. Do hit subscribe to follow along. I would love you to do that, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.